So let's start this again. Good morning, I'm Olivia. Welcome to my SilverSneakers Flex Chair Yoga class. Let's get started against the back of the chair. So feet on the ground, and if they aren't on the ground, grab maybe a couple of blocks or some books and put them underneath. I don't know if some of you remember when I was recording from the sanctuary. And I went to grab a Bible to put up, no. So I grabbed a hymnal, I put 2 hymnals underneath my feet. But I didn't use the Bible. Marlene asked me about it, but settle on into the back of the chair. Close your eyes. A nice deep breath in, and then exhale. Slowly, fully, deeply. And then just attention to your breath, and notice that when you exhale, everything just kind of softens. You sink a little deeper into the cushion part of the chair. The shoulders release. The jaw muscles release. See if you can take the tongue off the roof of your mouth. So as we move through postures this morning, remember it's the exhale when everything softens. Take one more deep breath in. Exhale, maybe open your mouth. And without moving forward, let's just sit up against the back of the chair. In fact, I'm going to move my hips back a little bit more to kind of snuggle them in there. So you feel your pelvis on the back side of the chair right there. Is it tall? It's going to help you sit up, right? Tipping the head over, let this left shoulder drop down a little bit more. Back up, we go the other way, over to the left. Press that right shoulder down a little bit more. And let's switch sides. Maybe extend that left arm out. And then the other side. Extending that arm out, you'll feel, at least nobody fell over. And back up. And then rotate the head. Now maybe add the little finger or a finger there to help this twist here, or not, it's up to you entirely. You have to know your limitations. Let's go the other way and work where you're comfortable and celebrate what you can do. I'm coming right back to the front. Just lift the chin up just a little bit and just look side to side. Lift the chin up just a little bit, like, I don't know, you're watching a bird or something. See if you can let those neck muscles just kind of relax there. Let that move into the shoulders. Maybe even close your eyes. All right. And then drop your chin to that imaginary shelf right in front of you. And let's roll the shoulders around. We'll move out in just a moment. I just want you to focus on just the shoulders right here. You are stabilized by the chair. Sitting nice and tall, I hope. Just the shoulders are moving here. All right, one more time. We're going to take those outside edges of your little finger together. Reach forward, sitting up nice and tall, and then circle around. Ooh, so it's going to get bigger. Here we go. Outside edge, reach forward. Feel those shoulder blades separate. Reach, up and around. Okay, here's the inhale. Here's the exhale. One more time, nice and tall. Exhale, up and around. Right, left hand crosses over to the right knee. Just easy twist. Maybe turn to that right wall, maybe turn the chin over the shoulder. And we'll go the other way. Again, you're stable here, so nothing moving in the hips. Right hand crosses over, look to that left wall, and then maybe look over the shoulder. All right, come on back to the front. Hands on the thigh muscles. I'm going to hinge at the hip just a little bit, but bringing the heart forward. I'm still with this nice flat back here. So now my tailbone has sort of flipped up here, right? But I'm bringing the heart forward, so I still have this nice straight back. Look to the right. And then look to the left. Look to the earth. Bring the heart forward, gaze up, and push right back up. All right, let's push that spine into the chair. So I'm going to tighten up my abdominal muscles and roll back. Sit up away from it. We do it again. You press that iliac crest of your pelvis into the back and then roll up one vertebrae at a time till you get about to the shoulder blades, right? And then up one more time. Again, press it back. This should feel good on your back. A little massage. And all the way up. One more time. Pressing back. And all the way up. All right, let's come forward. Maybe you need to take those blocks away now. I don't know. But here we are. Feet underneath the knees. Tip of the sit bones. And let's just roll around the sit bones. So forward, over to one side. And again. This is my pelvis moving here now. One more time. Nice and tall. Sit over to one side, lift that sit bone up, maybe look down towards the earth, and then go the other side. And use these abdominal muscles to lift that sit bone. Let's do that again. Right here on the side. Pull that hip up. And then the other side. Pull that hip up. And back to the front. All right. Let's roll the shoulders around one time. And we're going to take the arms out to the side. Thumbs to the ceiling and pulse up. 4, 3, 2, 1. Pulse the thumb back. 4, 3, 2, 1. Flip over. 1, 2, 3, 4. And clasp the hands in front. All right, I'm going to ride up on my toes. Deep breath in. Exhale, press the knuckles. I'm going to tuck the tailbone underneath me. And then as I lift the arms, I lift my toes. Circle around. Deep breath in. Exhale. Go back towards the tailbone, tuck the chin, come right back up, lift the toes. Again, shoulder blades, and up. One more time. And all the way up. Now, wash the wall, side to side. Nothing moving in the hips right here. See if you can let your gaze follow your hands. However deep you're going to take this, maybe it's just small in the front. And as you turn your gaze towards your fingers, it creates a little more of a balance challenge. At least it will when you're standing. And one more time. All right, arms out, we go side to side. This time I want you to stay square on the sit bones. So it's the spine that's moving here. And the ribcage. 2 more. And last one. All right, right hand forward, left hand back. I'm going to add a little rotation and then switch. Nothing moving in the hips, so my knees aren't moving. And again. One more time. Both hands together in front, palms together. Over to the shoulder, push it over towards the left, look to the right. And then push over to the right, look to the left. All the way up. Take this little arc over and then stretch the fingers, just like when you get out of bed, right? And then the other way. The hands can be in front of your face, that's fine. And stretch. Back to the center, forward fold. Halfway rise. The heart come forward. Release back down and reverse one leg back up. We're going to do the same thing. We're going to take the legs a little bit wider. And this way, you can really keep that back flat when you come forward. All right? Deep breath in. So come forward with this flat back. Okay, we're going to halfway rise. Let the heart come forward. Now forward fold a little bit more. And then reverse one leg all the way back up. Left foot comes in. Right foot comes out to the side. Arcing over. We're going to go the other way. Lift up. And again, arc over. And lift up. All right. Grab that knee. Let's circle around to the front. Bringing it in. Head over, heart over pelvis here. let's just see if we can hold it here. Maybe fold your hands. See, just let that leg be dead weight, all right? But you are sitting nice and tall in this posture. Just let it hang there, using your arms, using your biceps to hold you right there. All right, swing it out. It's like the can-can. All right, so then we're gonna hold it out there and see if we can let go. And then turn it out, and right back in, and out, and in. Hold it if you need to. 2 more. 1 more. And drop it down to the ground. Toe to the ceiling. Again, we're going to hinge with this nice straight back here. So watch, we're not rounding over. Nice straight back. And when that hamstring or your back says that's enough, stay there. Don't go any further. You hold and breathe. Toe to the ceiling. You're pulling that toe back towards the knee, towards the ceiling. All right. Maybe a little bit more. Look towards the earth. Push off that hand and round back up. And this other leg goes out to the side. We're going to arc over. Side knee side stretch. And then kind of a front body side stretch. And again. And just notice your breath is nice and smooth. One more time. Nice and smooth. All right, so now I'm going to bring that leg back to the front. Thank you. That's what I did. I lifted it. And again, out and in. I can't remember. All right. And then right back to the front. And this is where we're going to support it underneath and just let it go dead. All right. So I don't know how much a leg weighs. Just let it go dead weight right there.
Swing it.
It's heavy. And then we're going to swing. We're going to can kick it. Da, 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 da. Da, 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 da. All right. And then lift it out there. See if you can release. And we're going to turn it in and out. In and out. Couple more. All right. And down she goes. Toe to the ceiling. And let that pull you forward. So you're on the tip, maybe even the front of the sit bones, and you're going to roll towards the front of the sit bones or the back of the legs right there with that nice straight back, heart coming forward, broad collarbones here. And hold it when that hamstring says, that's enough, thank you. Breathe. And then release downward. Push off that hand and roll back up. Walk the feet out and let's go right. Let's welcome some juices flowing in through the hips and the low back. And again, let's go the other way. And again. All right. Let's do this. So fist and palm, or 2 fists, and we're going to bring it together right there. You're going to squeeze the knees inward, sit very, very tall. Yes, give them a good squeeze. Connect the ribs to the hips. Breathe into the belly, then hold that. Again. Take the deepest breath you can in this posture. And exhale. And release. All right, press downward. Heel the hand, fingertips. Give them a little pinch into your skin there and your thighs. And drop the shoulders down. Almost like, imagine you're trying to stand up and this is going to hold you down. All right, so you are trying to stand, but your hands are saying, no way, no way. And relax. Let them breathe. All right, we're going to get up and down 4 times. Let's see, let's do this. Let's come up slowly this time and we'll come down, plop into the chair, but don't hurt yourself. Okay, ready? 4 counts to stand up. 1, 2, 3. What was that? Ow.
I just whipped right up.
I said 4 up. And then down 1. 6 counts. 1, 2, 3, 4. Sit down. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, not till we get to 1. and down. And be sure your knees aren't buckling in. All parts of your foot on the ground. Here we go. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And down. And just stand up. All right. Nice work. Shake your legs. Okay. Round to the back side of the chair. Have a drink. Have two. Beautiful day, huh? Downward facing dog. Step on back. All right. Soften your knees. To do this, turn the tailbone towards the back wall so that back gets as flat as it can be. Deep breath in, lowering the heart towards the earth. Challenging the shoulders here, so you work where you're comfortable. Find that range of motion that's going to be good for you. And then imagine somebody's trying to pull your hips back towards that back wall. So feel that low back space kind of open up there. In this position, push the heel of the hand into the chair and bring the heart forward. So this little baby back bend, like I said something, right? Release back down, look towards the earth. And do it one more time, but this time walk into the chair. Lovely. All right. I think you can see my feet underneath it. Okay, so mountain pose. Heels right underneath the sit bone. Deep breath in. And exhale down. Sink into the knees a little bit. Scoop up right in front. Deep breath in. And exhale. Sink into the knees. Again, deep breath in. Just gonna let it wash right over you. One more time. And all the way down. All right, mountain pose. Palms to the front, elbows tucked in. Lovely. As tall as you can be. Ribs and hips are connected. Soft knees. I'm going to lift up on that right heel. And just hold that right there. Press the ball of the foot into the ground. See if you can get yourself re-centered again from that. And then lower. Let's try the other foot. You're going to travel over a little bit, and then see if you can re-center yourself. I'm really pressing the ball of the foot into the ground right there. All right, hands on the chair. Lift the toes. Maybe lift the balls of the feet, but try not to rock back. Now let's just do this heel and then heel. This is the Stairmaster, so up and over the top. And again. And maybe you can do it without any hands. You decide. All right. Couple more. All right. Outside edges on the ground. Lift the inside towards one another. If you're in shoes, it's a little more difficult, I think. And then we'll go the other way. Put that big toe down into the chair, into the ground. And then put all parts of the toes on the ground. And then I'm going to lift my big toe. Now, if you have shoes on, I understand that's a little difficult. That's okay. Try it when you're home in your bare feet. And then see if you can lift that baby toe. And then we'll tap all toes down. All right, slide that right foot out. And slide it right back in. So I have transferred the weight to my left foot. I want you to lift from the heel. All right? So try to keep the heel higher than the toe there. Sliding out so that knee and the toe face straight to the front. Little micro bend in that supporting leg. And one more time, hold it out there. Pulse 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold it. Reach up. Lovely. Circle the ankle. Circle your wrist. Why not? And then let's see if we can bring that palm to the knee. And then back. Nice. And again, knee and back. 2 more times. One more time. So lovely. Drop it right back in. Take a deep breath in. And we go the other way. Slide that out and right back in. And again. Again, lift from the heel. That toe is going to want to go to the ceiling. You're going to want to turn to it. But try not to really work the outside of that leg there. 3, 2, and 1. Hold it out. Toe facing me. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold it. Reaching up. Deep breath in. Okay, elbow. Hand. Reach to the knee. So we'll cross over the body and extend. Beautiful. Bring it in and extend. 2 more. Last one. And out. Slide it right back in. Reach to the ceiling. Turn the palms to one another. And then turn them out and around. Slide them into your back pocket. A little chest expansion here. This reminds you, to keep your hips down. Elbows back. Just lift the heart. Squeezing the shoulder blades. Nice. Shake out. All right. Take the feet at least chair width apart if you can. And I'm just going to push my hips side to side. Just side to side. La-di-da. And then let's circle them around. So try to keep the upper body still. And just circling the hips. All right, turn the toes out. And we're going to go side to side. Let's just rainbow arc. Arms over the top. And again. Nice. All right, now stay down low. We're going to go side to side. So this is where I said, see if you can look at your hands as you do this. Now you may need the chair to do that because it does change your balance when you're not looking out. And again, one more time. All right, deep breath in, start pose. Drop your shoulders. Sink into the knees. Push up. And again. Push up. 2 more. And 1 more time. All the way up. Clap your hands and right back into the heart. Let's walk those feet back. A little shake out. We'll step away from the chair and take that. I will step away from the chair. You can step back this way. Our vinyasa. Deep breath in. Forward fold. Lead with the heart going down. We take this halfway rise. Again, that heart comes forward. Now, I'm going to slide down, but I'm going to really lengthen the back of my legs as I do this, and then circle sweep, reaching up, all right? And all the way down. Much safer on your back. As I told you, you can't forward fold. If you don't have any back issues, then please feel free to forward fold that way, all the way down. We take this halfway rise, and I'm sliding down right here, but notice my back is still flat. I'm going to press my hands into the shins and bring the back even flatter. If you're comfortable, really forward fold, that's fine. And then sink into the knees. Okay, so anybody's got back issues and bulging discs, that's really the last thing you want to do. Okay, so you have to protect that. Okay, here we go. Deep breath in. Lift up on that right heel. We're going to shoot it right back into warrior 1. Keeping that left hand on the chair first. Let's go ahead and arc over. And I'm using this for balance right here. Turn the palm to the ceiling. It's like you're going to wash that wall all the way down and around. Let's do it again. We lift it up, turn the palm, wash the wall. Now, if you want to take that wall wash right in front, that's okay too. And again, lifting up and wash the wall. 1 more time. Bring it across the body. Grab hold. See if you can hold that. Bring it in a little bit more. Square up your shoulders. Not here. Square them up to the front. All right. And here we go. Warrior 1. Drop the shoulders again. Down your back. Let those shoulder blades, imagine they're going to pick your heart up here. Yeah. So nice. Breathe. All right. Hands on the chair. We're going to rock back and lift that front toe. Come forward and roll up on the back toe. And again, now if you want to square that foot up the back, that's fine. I'm going to keep my bend, turned out to the side, whatever works for you here. And again. All right. 1 more time. We'll lift the heart. Take the gaze up. Step that back foot in. And we'll go the other way. Toe ball heel goes down. Whatever is comfortable for you to step back there and turn it out. Front knee over the ankle. We're going to arc over here, holding onto the chair. And here's where we paint that wall all the way back and circle it around. So as big a range of motion as that arm will allow, or maybe you're just right here in the front. That's okay too. Maybe you don't want to add that twist. And again. arm right in front. Square the body up here. Just bring it. Grab hold. Yeah, drop your shoulders, everyone. And then here we go, warrior one. Now let those shoulder blades scoop your heart up. So ever so slight, small movement. Just lift the heart a little bit more. You see the difference there. Yeah. So I haven't racked back. I'm keeping my low back straight, but I'm bringing the heart forward there. A little bit safer. Okay. All right, hands on the chair. Roll forward, rock back. And again, forward and back. Should have said this last time. Maybe you want to lift that back foot when you pop up. And again, 2 more. And last one. And then bring both feet together. Deep breath in, step away from the chair, forward fold. Okay, back is straight. Inhale, halfway rise, my back is flat. Exhale, I'm going to slide down. My back is still flat. You want to forward fold all the way, go ahead, or reverse swan dive, sink into the knees and come all the way up, all the way down. All right, have a drink of water. And we'll do that triangle pose. Turn that right toe out. And my hips are parallel to the earth, right? Yeah, they're level. I haven't dropped this one hip. I'm going to keep it up here. We're going to start with Sky Archer. So lifting up. My hips are parallel to the earth here still. Soft knees here. Both arms up. Reach to the ceiling. Here's now where we're going to drop that right hip and open the arms. This right hip is dropped. Wherever it lands, it lands. Let the heart reach towards that right wall here. Broaden the collarbones. Deep breath in. Breathe. Level this off. Come into warrior two. Open wide the arms. Bring the hands to the heart. Clasp. Separate the shoulder blades. And land in warrior two. Take the gaze over the 2 peace fingers. Lovely. Let's come into side angle. Knee over the ankle. Reaching to the ceiling if that's accessible. Yes. Front knee over the ankle. Check and be sure it is. Every now and then I just kind of lift my heel and then I'll press the heel and the toes into the ground. So really connect with the earth there. All right, drop that arm. And all the way up, turn the toe to the front. And we're going to go the other way. We're going to parallel the hips. So watch this one doesn't drop down. All right. Facing the front, hips are parallel. I have to bring my toe in just a little bit here. We come into that Sky Archer first. So we haven't tipped the pelvis yet. Yeah. Turn the gaze if you can. Use the chair here if that's necessary. It's okay. All right, to the front, both arms up. Now we're going to drop that left hip and then let the arms windmill. So this hip is dropping here. Look to the earth first. Maybe using the chair. Look to the arm if that's accessible. We're going to level this off. I'm going to sink into that knee. Come into warrior two. Press a little baby finger back. Give yourself a hug this time. Drop the chin. And then we come back looking over the 2 peace fingers. All right, warrior two. With intention here, all right? Yeah. Nice long arms here. Now we're going to hinge. Side angle. Lovely. Drop your shoulders. Let the heart move forward. Yeah. All parts of your feet are pressing into the ground. You haven't pushed all the way into the ball of the foot there in the front. Sometimes I do that. That's why I say sometimes I like to lift my toe first and then replant the toes on the ground. All right, circle that arm around. Toes to the front, star pose. And drop your shoulders. Hands on the hips. Soften both knees. Take this hinge towards the chair. Lead with the heart. My elbows are back. And then push back up. If you have a little back issue or something, you may want to use the chair to get yourself back up, because what's important is we have this back flat. We're not rounding the shoulders and bringing them forward. Push her right back up. One more time. So this is fine to do this. Heart coming forward and all the way back up. All right, walking the feet together. You should be a little bit distance away from the chair here. Let's keep the feet about in mountain pose and sink into the knees until you feel the knees come forward over the toes. All right, then stop right there and then push the hips back just a little bit more. We're going to come into chair pose. One hand, two hands at the heart. Bring the heart forward, turn the tailbone a little more towards the earth, but I need to see everybody's eyes here now. Yes, lovely. We're going to add a little rotation. I'm going to use my left hand on the chair. I'm going to swing that right arm back to my neighbor behind me. Dropping the left shoulder underneath the right shoulder a wee bit. Bring the heart forward still to me. Yeah. Feel how that changes everything. Drop that hand. Meet the other one right there at the chair and lift right back up. Deep breath in. And release down. We take the other side. And I say, look down at your toes here. You're going to sink into your knees. And the moment they get to the edge of your toes, stop. And then push the hips back. So from the side, it looked like this. Oops, my toes are now covered. So I'm going to push my hips back, right? And here we are. Chair pose. Turn the tail a little bit to the earth. Bring the heart forward, eyes up. Use everybody's eyes. Yeah, okay. So we go the other way. We'll put that left hand on the chair. Right hand on the chair. See, I was at the side. It would have been the left. And then this left hand's going to slide back as if you're going to touch that neighbor's behind you. Just take a look back at your toes and your knees. Your knees should be level here. And if that hip has gone back or that foot has lifted up, put it on the ground so you don't turn that much, all right? Maybe you're only turned right just off the corner of your chair. All right, swing it back. It's going to meet the other hand and we lift right back up. Oh my goodness, that feels good, huh? Let's curl the heel into the seat. That's how we work those quadricep muscles today. All right, have a drink of water, come back. We're going to have a little twist here. All right, so find whatever your level of twist is, all right? To that left wall, I'm going to step back on my left foot. All right, both legs are straight, just an easy step back. Let's not make this difficult. So we're kind of in pyramid pose right here. Both my feet are facing that left wall. My hips have moved to high beams. I have a little soft leg here on both of them. And I'm going to take this little hinge at the hip, ever so slight, keeping that back straight. You're going to lift that tailbone as you hinge at the hip. And then my left hand is going to come to the chair, and I'm going to look to the front. Twisted triangle pose. Now, if this is too much, you may want to turn a little bit more so you don't have so much of a twist, okay? And that's fine. Lovely. Find length in the crown, from the crown of the head to the tailbone, and then broaden the collarbones. Beautiful. All right, come back to that left side. I'm going to lift up on that back heel. I'm going to step my back a little bit more. You don't have to do that, but lift that arm that's furthest away from me. Looking to the left wall. Try not to look back to me. And we're going to see how we do on this high lunge. My back heel is up. You need it on the ground, drop it to the ground. That's fine. You need the chair for balance, use it. Otherwise, it is balance. Now let's take this little arc over. So I'm going to drop my right hand to the chair and arc over to me over your chair. All right, come back up. Drop that hand to your hip and just watch what I'm going to do next. I'm just going to swing that foot around to the side, slide down. Eyes up, heart forward. Tuck the chin. The upper back is going to stretch. Release, bring the heart forward to me. You point those shoulder blades towards the tailbone. Separate the shoulder blades, tuck the chin, and just push back up from there. Nice and tall. So I protected that low back there. I didn't tuck the tailbone. A little more sensitive about backs these days. Okay, let's go to the other side. So we find this pyramid pose. You're going to want to have the chair handy, so don't get too far away from it. But both toes facing straight ahead. It's like I caught you maybe in a big walk. All right, just nice pyramid pose. Using the chair. I'm going to put a little bend in that front knee there, and then the hinge at the hip. And the idea is to lift the tail feathers, all right? And bringing the heart forward. Situate your hand on the chair. And then I'm going to bring that right hand to the chair. Drop that right hand. Excuse me. Right shoulder underneath the left shoulder. And I have a long line from my tailbone to the crown of the head. So I haven't rounded into this, right? Roll the shoulders back. Broad collarbones. Yeah. The front knee is bent a little. That's okay. But nice twist. If this is too much for you, you take the twist that's going to work, all right? Doesn't have to be this severe. Although I hate to say that word. Breathe. All right. We lift back up. I like to look at the earth first where I'm going back to, and then I rise right back up. I'm going to lift that back heel. I'm going to take mine out just a little bit further. That arm that's furthest away from me. Lift. Knee over the ankle in the front, slight bend in the back leg. And if you find balance, lift that hand that's on the chair and come into this high lunge. Super. You need that foot on the ground, do it in the back, it's okay. Tap into your breath once again. Remember, the exhale is the softening part. Those shoulders release down the back. Squeezing the inner thighs together will bring you back on center. All right. And release. Remember, we're going to swing this right foot out to the side. Slide down the legs. Hold this right here. And this time I'm just going to tuck the tailbone underneath me a little bit and then release the tailbone back. I'll show you from the side. Little bit of a tuck. That navel comes in towards the spine and then release. Again. Little tuck and release. We're going to do the shoulders and the tailbone and roll back up. All the way. Deep breath in. No. All right, have a drink of water. Oh, that's okay. Are you kidding me? Did I start on time?
We don't know because, I think we were at least delayed by at least 10 minutes.
Okay, good, because we still have to balance standing up. We're not ready to sit down today. Okay. Did we do half moon pose the other day?
Yeah.
Oh, we did. Okay, that must have been the other one. Okay, so we're going to do just easy half tree pose today, but I'm going to get into it by stepping out and bringing that foot back in. All right, so come back and see, oh, I do have my balance, all right? Just touching the toe on the ground, maybe lifting it. We're just practicing balance. 2 more times, and on this one, we're going to find our tree pose. Here we go. Lift it up. Maybe your foot's on the ground. Maybe it's on your calf. If it's on your calf, I want you to squeeze it in to the thigh muscle. Engage that left leg. Maybe find that balance. Maybe find your tree. Maybe find branches for your tree. And here we are. Lifting the heart a little bit. Lose that sense of fear in your body. Drop your shoulders. I'm going to put my right hand on the chair. I'm going to extend that right leg out behind and come into spinal balance. Long leg in the back. Let it really lengthen back there. And then drop it right behind your heel. So slide the toe in and just stand back and see if you can find balance there. What? That'll set the feet in motion for sure. All right, so we go the other side. Step out and come right back in. Begin to draw that foot in, maybe up, but find that you do have balance, gosh darn it, right? So positive vibes. I can balance. And the next one we'll find our tree pose. No, I'm not answering you. Find your tree pose. And then let your body language say how proud you are of this. That you've accomplished this. Wherever your tree is. Drop your shoulders. Yeah. So nice. Okay. Left hand on the chair. That right leg kicks back and you take this little hinge. But this leg behind is, ooh, you've got to hold that door out back there. So send some length through it, some strength through it. If you need to put the toe on the ground, if that helps you do that, that's fine. Maybe you balance. Drop that foot right behind the other one and get to the chair. And again, just challenge your balance and see how you do. You are on the tightrope. That balance beam that's 4 inches wide.
A room full of Simones.
Aren't we? Awesome. Deep breath in. Reach to the ceiling. Step both feet together. We'll take that forward fold. Halfway rise. Bring the heart forward. Now hinge at the hip and soften your knees here. Bring that heart forward again. Just notice this position where your knee is in relation to your body. Circle sweep. And we'll see that again when we sit back down. Deep breath in. Drop one arm. Look down. Drop the other arm. Look down. And come to the center. All right, have a drink of water. Let's sit back down. All the way back in that little alcove there. Okay. So where we were just in that forward fold, we're going to do that again. If you want to sit back against the back of the chair for this, that's fine. Go ahead and do that. What I'm going to do is lift up my leg right here. Pull it in towards the shoulder. See the same thing. We were just in this forward fold. Same distance here. Just like a forward fold. It's important to be able to do this so you can bend down and pick up everything you dropped on the floor. Right? Now I'm going to cross this leg over. If that's accessible to you, then go ahead and do that right there. We are going to stay against the back of the chair today. Down on the ground is just fine. And I'm going to hold on to my knee. And as I sit up tall, my pelvis is on the chair, but I'm sitting away. I'm going to bring the knee towards the shoulder. So you'll feel that, get into a different part of your glute right there. You could drop that foot off if that feels better to you. A little bit of a twist. And then coming back to the front, let's drop this knee out. And I'll snuggle my hips into the back right there. So my pelvis, it's just a different way to look at this, I think. You know, normally I say press the low back forward. If that doesn't work for you, then you can rest against the back of the chair and let that be your support. Otherwise, try to lift the pelvis away from the back of the chair. Sit nice and tall. Keep this foot flexed to protect the knee. And you could even slide that foot out a little further if you'd like. Let's just not tuck it in, but slide it out further. I like things lined up. And hold. All right. And then just extend that leg out in front. See if you can just hold that there. Sit nice and tall. We add a little twist. And just see if your fingers will reach over the toes. Not to them, just over them. I'll never know, and you won't either. Drop that foot, deep breath in, and we take that other leg up. So once again, we're in this forward fold. Now for me, I need to take it out a little bit further, whatever works for you. It's just like a forward fold. All right, you lift it up and over. And I'm going to support it here first. And then draw that knee towards the shoulder. Add this rotation. And then back to the front. I went the opposite this time. You could slide that foot out in front if that feels better to you. All right, both feet down. Let's move towards the end of the seat, edge of the seat once again. Hands on the thigh. We're going to hinge at the hip, not the back. All right, so let's not round forward. Heart's coming forward, shoulders back. So let's come back, up nice and tall, right? Shoulder blades are pointing down towards your tailbone. Keep them there. Don't let them slide away or apart. And hinge at the hip. Very safe way to take a forward fold with legs wide. Bringing that heart forward. Now, you may want to stay right here. Heart's moving forward. If this is accessible to you, take it a little bit deeper. And if forward fold completely is accessible to you, lower the head. Begin to round the body a little bit. I'm going to push off the hands, lift the head back up, and come all the way back up. Take one hand over and just sort of forward, almost as if you were bowing to your hands to your knee there. Take a couple of breaths into the back. And then we're going to go the other way, same thing. So a little bit of a bow, maybe drop your head. It's up to you there, whatever is accessible to you. Breathe. Keeping that back plenty flat. Nice, nice. And then lift back up. Hands on the back of the chair. Give it a little, a seat of the chair. Oh, you could go to the back, whatever you'd like to do right here. But feet right underneath you. Now I just want you to lift the heart. You're on the tip of the sit bones still, so you haven't rolled forward. You're not on the tailbone. You find the tip of the sit bones and just lift the heart from there. And as you breathe, feel the collarbones broaden. One more. All right. And release. Walk back. So lift that sit bone up. Use your obliques. And we didn't do this on the other side, so we're going to do it on this side. I forgot this side. So just extend it out in front. My pelvis is tucked in, arms out. And we're going to add this little rotation. And then see if you can reach beyond. You'll never know if you do. Let's see if you can reach beyond the toes. Straight back still. All right, hands together at the heart and bring them right back in. Roll that spine back into the chair. And then just come to some stillness. And again, notice that exhale is when everything softens. And then just let the corners of your mouth come up into a little bit of a smile. Oh, it's a beautiful day. Why not? And bring the hands together at your heart. Today, gosh, we're so grateful for, label that. Gratitude turns everything we have into enough. Namaste.
Namaste.